Sands is a proud sponsor of the Long Island Tea Podcast.
With incomparable luxury, Sands leaves nothing to the imagination. To learn more, visit sandsnewyork.com.
We are the Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea.
It's true. We're from Long Island, so we say, how you doing? How you doing?
I don't.
We're in the middle of the vines.
Yes.
Because it's Memorial Weekend. So
It's
there's
kickoff. We're here. It's summertime. Long Island wine of the week.
I'm thankful for our hot teas.
Yes. That's like such a Long Island thing.
We're just talking about real life.
Right.
That's what we do. Welcome back to a very special episode of Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on everything Long Island. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are on location.
This is so fun.
At the Selfie Clubhouse in
The best
Hicksville.
time.
Yeah, it's in Hicksville at, what's the name of this mall?
Broadway Mall. Mm-hmm.
Broadway Mall. I was telling you, I've never been in this mall before.
I know. I've never been in here either.
And Selfie Clubhouse is a great partner of ours, so we're going to tell you all about it in a little bit, but I got to start by saying, Sharon, how you doing?
How you doing? I am doing good.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you?
No, but
Lies.
Let's just go with that.
Straight lies. I mean, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all honesty, yes.
Exactly. I mean, we had last week's episode with Sal.
Oh,
I could have listened to him forever.
It. I loved it. I was just telling somebody the other day, I'm like, Michael, I was talking to him last night about it. I'm like, anytime somebody sings directly to me like that.
You were giddy, by the way. You were like,
Sal, I love you.
I looked at you and you lit up like a Christmas tree,
like,
one of these trees that's behind us. I was like, girl,
when he sings,
Sal's singing to Sharon.
I love it.
Oh, first of all, he just was preaching everything about what I love on Long Island.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so cool because I'm like, this is exactly why I love Long Island so much, because of people like Sal. Long Island is a bunch of people like Sal that are just like funny and wholehearted and will tell you like it is.
Yeah.
And will make you laugh.
Oh, we were laughing.
He
had us
so
laughing
sweet.
all week.
I love his accent.
Episode.
I was thinking about it. I was like, if we ever do like another video or commercial, I think Sal should be our voiceover.
Absolutely. His voice
love
is
him.
amazing. But I was laughing too when I was listening because your New York accent started coming out.
Did it really?
Yeah, when you were like
I
telling
was
a story.
trying to have a New York accent.
And it was like, I was like, oh, girl, listen to you.
When I was like, call us.
Yeah.
No, I love him. And I love how he was like razzing me the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's how you know that someone's your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's our cousin.
He's our cousin. Anyway, I just loved that episode so
good.
much. And I had such a good time doing it. And then pretty much immediately jumped on a plane and went to Arizona for Thanksgiving. And I'm already back. It's like a blur. Didn't even happen.
Blink. I know. I jumped in the car and went to Maine.
Yeah.
It was crazy. We had like so much snow. The whole ride up there, it was like pouring rain. Couldn't see outside the windshield. We hit like Bangor, Maine, and it started snowing. We could finally see. It was like the more
so
north
pretty.
we got, the whiter it got.
That's so pretty. No, we flew to Arizona, and I was so surprised because we were on, I think, the two busiest travel days. Everybody's on with the travel and the schedules and and because we went on a Tuesday, so that we could have time on Wednesday to get ready. So we went on Tuesday, and then we came back on Sunday after Thanksgiving. And I got to tell you, I've never seen JFK less busy.
Really?
I didn't even know what to do.
I thought that was the biggest travel day, Sunday and Wednesday.
Right up. Walked right up. There was not even a
You're
line.
Like, is something going on?
To the ticket agent, and I'm like, what? There was no line at TSA.
That's weird.
Walked right up.
Yeah.
And then even on the way back, I mean, it was like we ended up. In fact, we had so much extra time. We ended up getting the kids global entry. Their interviews,
good.
yeah, because they had openings that came up.
That's awesome.
So they can have TSA pre-check and everything. But it's like I just couldn't. And even on the way back, we were like, it's not, the airports weren't. I mean, I took that 7 a.m. flight on the way back because I was like, I don't want to mess around with the crowds. And it was totally fine.
You want to make sure the flight takes off.
Yes, and we got back no problems, thankfully. And then when we got in the car on the way back, I was like, oh, here's the crowd. It was on the road. Everyone drove.
On the belt.
Everyone was on the belt. Yeah, everyone was driving. Mm-hmm. So,
Speaking
but that was
of flying,
amazing.
did you hear about that guy jumping out of the emergency exit?
I did not.
Oh, my God. You watch News 12?
What? Well, I mean, was I here, though?
It was just this week, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah. He just jumped out. It was weird.
Did he
They were
die?
No, they weren't like in air. It was before but he opened the emergency
why do
exit.
people get so weird on planes?
I don't know.
Why? And at airports, people get so weird.
It's the holiday season, I guess. I don't know.
I just think it's like something in the airport air.
I know.
People just get weird.
Right? It's like casino, the oxygen pumping through the
God
vents.
bless the flight attendants, because the things they put up with, I'm just like, the amount of dogs on our plane too.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking little dogs. This one person was carrying like a golden doodle that was the size of a 3-year-old, carrying it like
Did
a baby.
Did it have its own seat?
This is what I don't know. I don't think so, because poor Finnegan, we booked him separate.
Oh.
Because we'd already booked our trip and he decided to come. So then he ended up trading with somebody because there was a baby. So he's in like the last row with like 2 dogs.
Oh my gosh.
And this guy held his dog like
on his lap like a baby
for 5 hours. By the way, I don't know.
People with golden doodles do that though. They carry them around like babies.
Oh, it was weird, but also I was like, oh, that's so awesome. You said my dogs. I would rather sit by a dog than a baby on a plane, to be honest. So the other thing that happened is the day I left, Tuesday, I missed 2 epic events on Long Island. I was like, why? I was so annoyed to not be here because they opened, it was the VIP party for the Billy Joel exhibit at Long Island Music and Entertainment Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So Billy Joel was there.
I know.
And it was a VIP. And I know people
and you
that
had
went.
The invitation.
I know people that went and like their daughter's friends with Tegan, and Tegan's showing me pictures of their daughter meeting Billy Joel. And I'm like, once in a lifetime opportunity. Right. I'm like, Tegan's looking at me. I'm like, we're on a plane. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, sorry.
And the other thing I missed on that day, which was another very special invitation, and I was so bummed, Elisa DiStefano's baby shower.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I could have been at a baby shower during the day with the adorable Long Island, just sweetheart. Elisa DiStefano.
Sweetheart.
And then at night with Billy Joel.
Ugh.
And nope, I was on a plane.
Oh.
I was like, listen, Arizona, had I known this, I would not. I think I would have not done it.
I know.
But anyway, it was a fun trip, and it was a lot.
It's always a lot.
We hosted. We rented an Airbnb and hosted everybody. We had 15 people.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really nice. And then we had like a night before with my friends came over with like a little Friendsgiving.
So cute. So I have to tell you, I used our turkey bag. Well,
you didn't like it?
I didn't know it like lessens the time to cook the turkey.
You didn't read the instructions?
No.
Oh no.
And my sister-in-law and I were doing it together, and we had the best time in the kitchen. We've never done that before. It was so sweet. We were taking, you do this, I'll do that, whatever. And then we did the turkey together because I wasn't touching the bird. She's getting down and dirty with it, and I was so thankful for that. So we put it in the bag, and I'm like, all right, so it's like 15 minutes per pound, right? 18-pounder, 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Not when you're using a bag.
Right.
So all of a sudden, if there were a smoke alarm in the house, it would have went off.
No.
We opened the oven door. Smoke is everywhere. You're also supposed to poke holes.
No one read the directions. You just put it in the bag and threw it in.
We're having too much fun.
There's full directions on the box. You're just like bag in.
So, fine. We tie it up, we put it in, and then, like I said, the smoke alarm, had it been installed, it would have went off. So we decided poke holes then. Then, like, halfway through, like, maybe 20 minutes before it's about to be done, she's like, oh, you know what? I think that the bag lessens the time of cooking. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, it's probably about time this bird comes out.
Oh, my God. Did you catch it in time for it to be edible?
It was edible, smothered in gravy that I handmade.
Was it just, like, tough?
Yeah, it was very tough.
Oh.
It was dry. It was very dry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I made homemade gravy for the first time, too.
Whoa.
I'm, like, texting my sisters. I'm like, how do you do that? And they're like, you take your flour. It was so cute.
Your flour.
Yeah.
My dad made homemade gravy too, and it was like chunky and everything. Like it's like biscuits and gravy type gravy. Mm-hmm. And Kenzie and I were like, look, sketch. Where's the jar? Where's the gravy jar with the Heinz? We were like, my dad was all offended. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it was delicious, but I'm like, we're just going to eat the Heinz.
I love homemade gravy when it's made correctly.
Yeah, I'm sure. So the funny thing is when we were landing, Kenzie was supposed to pick us up at the airport. And I'm like, what, hey, we're getting close. And she's like, well, I'm at the grocery store with Grandpa Mark right now. I'm like, why? And she's like, because we had 2 turkeys. We had everything planned for weeks. Everyone knows exactly when we're coming, when we're landing. I sent grocery lists. I sent everything very specific. Yeah. and they could check into the house before we could. Everything's set. Everyone has the code. He left. He has 2 turkeys, but he left them at his house in Fountain Hills, which is like half an hour away, and not just half an hour, but like through the Indian reservation and in the mountain range. It's like not an easy half hour. And I'm like, what? She's like, so we're just at the store buying 2 more. And I'm like, what? So then the 2 they bought, I was like, these are not impressive. So then Thomas, so we had 5 turkeys at the end of the day. I was like, we went from having no turkeys to 5 turkeys. It was like a theme. Everything was at my dad's house. And then we thought we had no onions and we had 3 onions. It was just like, but anyway, we did it. It was fine.
Yeah.
But now here's my deal is that, you know, we're in December and I'm like, I love Christmas.
Right.
I love it when my house is decorated for Christmas. I like want it. I wait until after Thanksgiving, but it's a challenge.
Right.
And I just got back and it's been go every night. So here we are. And I'm like now a week into December and I haven't even gotten a tree.
I know.
And it's stressing me out.
I know.
I'm like, need my Christmas decorations up.
I know. I'm the same way. Like, wait until Thanksgiving's over. And there are people that put it up right, like when Halloween's over. You know, they'll put their tree up. But I'm like, no, Thanksgiving's its own thing. And then obviously the next day, do it.
Right.
But I'm the same way. Everybody, I still have like fall decorations, like the fall sign.
Well, same too. I've got some freaking pumpkins on my door.
Too,
I'm like, we're done with the pumpkins now. Bring on the poinsettias.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. How do you say it?
Poinsettia.
Oh, poinsettia. How do you say it, Alyssa? Poinsettia. Michael walked away. He's in his element at the Selfie Clubhouse. Michael's like, she says poinsettia. Yeah.
I say poinsettia.
Yeah. She's like, I'm sticking
and
to
I
it.
have to tell you, an Uncle Giuseppe's commercial was on the other day, and the woman said poinsettia, and I didn't get my camera
Michael,
out.
we need to do a poll on social, poinsettia or poinsettia, and it doesn't matter really. So, but I'm curious to see how many people say that.
I know.
But I'm all about it. I'm ready for it. I just got back Sunday night, and every single day of the week has been an event.
You haven't stopped.
Including tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to leave here and I go to an event, which was so funny. So I went to the LIA East End event because I was like a co-chair. It was really awesome. And then last night was the top CEO.
Yes, where you were honored.
Yes, Long Island's top CEO awards.
I love that.
Thank you so much to the Long Island Herald and Stuart Rickner and Amy Amato. I mean, it was really like...
It was the who's who in the room.
And it's their first one.
Right.
It's their first top CEO
It
award.
reminded me a lot lot of our gala.
Yeah.
You know, the categories. They did it by categories, which is awesome because when you're in those awards and your last name's Wyman or Reynolds and you're there all night waiting for your name to be called, they did it by category, which was nice.
I loved it. And you're right. It was smaller. It was more exclusive, and the music was so fun.
It was awesome.
We were jamming the whole night.
We had the best table.
We did. We had the best table, and it was half full because our table mates that were supposed to come with us couldn't come at the last minute. We were sharing a table with another organization, and they couldn't come, so it was half full. And we were still the loudest.
Yeah, we were
front and center too. We were front and center.
I know, I loved it.
It was so awesome. That was really fun. And Lisa Black was there, and Regina, our friend, and our board chairman Mitch Pally, and Michael came with us.
David Widmer
from News 12. I mean, what a great group of people. I was just like, I got to tell you. And then I'm listening to Sal. I'm like, Long Island is it's so my place. I love it so much.
I love it.
It was great. So that was really fun. But the best part, did you catch it? I know you did. When, because I had literally just told you right before we left the office, I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm like, I need a break. And I haven't been home since before like 9 o'clock any night. And so I said, thank God tomorrow I don't have any events and I can go home. We're going to shoot the pod and I'm going to go home. And right then, like on cue, our board chairman, Mitch Pally, is like, hey, I get to see you tonight and tomorrow night. And I'm like, what? What's tomorrow? Did you see the panic on my face?
I was like,
what's tomorrow night?
No.
Because my schedule's been so crazy. Like, you know, I look at it every day and just like, where am I going today?
And it also changes so drastically.
And he goes, the ABLI holiday party. And I'm like, oh, right. Which is so fun. It's at the mansion in Oyster Bay.
Right. Beautiful.
It's beautiful. That's also who's who. Like literally everybody. Every elected official, every leader. And so, of course, I need to be there and I want to be there.
Yeah.
And it's just, so that's where I'm going after this. And then tomorrow is the LIA holiday luncheon.
Mm-hmm. Where is that?
It's at Stonebridge.
Oh, yes. In Smithtown.
Beautiful country club.
Beautiful.
Lessing's Place. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm excited about that.
That's nice.
What?
I just remembered Matt's award.
Oh, so our friend and board, board executive, the LIA Association chairman, Matt, was sharing the table with us. Mm-hmm. And he texts me like the day before and he's like, I have to have an emergency root canal. I'm like, I can't come. Oh my God. And so I was like, oh, what can we do for you? Cause he's the best.
Yeah.
And he does so much for us. And he's like, I said, who on your team is going to accept the award for you? And he was like, actually, can you accept the award? So I'm up there like accepting Matt's award
with his headshot.
His picture is like behind me. I'm like, hello. Happy to do it. I mean, I'm on his board too, and he's on my board. So I'm happy to do it. That's what board members do. Mm-hmm. That's our role, is to step in when you need something. So, and plus he's just a great friend. So anyway, it was a beautiful night. It was crazy. And I'm just like ready for the weekend. And Kenzie comes for the weekend.
I can't believe that. I saw that in your calendar. Kenzie's last day is tomorrow. I'm like, that's crazy.
I know. And then we have our gala, which is gala. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's been in like total gala mode.
Yes.
It's been so
stressful.
crazy. I'm like,
we have a surprise at the gala, which is going to be so cool.
I know.
Should we talk about it? Because this will air.
Well, it'll air on that day.
Okay.
No one's. Yeah.
So we're doing a little special video, and this was your idea, and I loved it the minute you like broached the subject. Because we've always talked about like doing something fun like The Office, or like we try to do it with our TikTok and things like that. But we actually hired a production company to come in and do a funny skit video of our whole team. And I saw it this morning. I was dying laughing.
It is great. And I'll just back it up a little bit. It was the staff's video to do something different at the gala, right? They wanted to do something. We always do this year-end video, which is like, our statistics and the annual report. And we were like, let's change it up this year. Let's do this. And I was thinking about it. And then I'm like, we can't do it with that video. Right. That video is too important to us. Right. And it's like our year-end review. It's a hero
video, yeah.
It's like our annual report.
Right.
So we have to have that.
Yeah.
So, and then I thought about it. I'm like, but we could do a fun video to open the gala. Mm-hmm. And we've always, like you said, it was very much like themed like The Office, where everybody was like looking and making side-eye expressions.
Oh my gosh.
And what I loved about it, I loved it so much, and Stacy, our new senior project manager, awesome. Crushed it, handled the whole thing. But I loved that every single person on the team was in it, had a role in it.
Yeah,
you got to see some of their personality.
Yeah, I loved it.
It was really. Alyssa has a great.
Her part's
Alyssa,
the best.
like I might be the showstopper.
Yeah, and who knew that Alyssa was such an actress?
I know.
We all did. So funny enough, this video is only 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And it took probably 3 hours to record, 4 hours to record, because you're doing so many different takes and different.
You're like clap,
right?
Done?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we haven't. They're editing. We made an edit to it. So before we show it to everybody, like our team hasn't even seen it. They're like, wait, what?
Yeah. What are you talking about? But Alyssa literally, like, they did probably 50 different takes on my one line in the beginning, because I'm like, whatever. And Alyssa's like nailed it the first two times.
Yeah.
We didn't have to do like
Alyssa was great.
Because he wanted different angles, but that was the funniest thing.
Yeah, it was great. And Allison, it was so. I love the TikTok. There's a TikTok out right now, awesome. And it is so. And I love the theme that. My gosh, it's so. Anyway, everybody's just killing it. Another one of our TikToks, by the way, that has gone totally viral is the Jones Beach light show, the drive-through light show, the magic of lights. But we put it up, and it's got well over 100,000 views. 750,000 views.
That's crazy.
I think it must be 150,000 likes or something, because it's got almost 1 million views.
That's amazing.
Good. Whoa. I love our TikTok so much. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was at that brewery, and they were like, TikTok's for kids.
Oh my God.
Honey, if you are a business and you are not on TikTok, what are you doing?
What are you thinking about?
Anyway,
my gosh.
I love the TikToks. They were great. Anyway, our whole team is just such in grind mode right now as we finish up the year. And everybody's just been killing it.
Right. It's unbelievable. I love it. I think that, we had that staff brainstorming meeting like in the beginning of the month, and we're like, it's grind time, you know? And we're like, we need you here. And like, they're delivering.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
One other big thing that we did this week, which I think is super cool. So Long Island 250 is coming up.
Yes, this came out
and
awesome.
it's the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence coming up in obviously 2026,
right?
Because it was signed in 1776.
Yep.
So we're launching all of the activities and information and things that are going to go on, and we're going to be talking about it for leading up to it for 2 years. And so we just launched a logo contest. So if you go to longisland250.com. It basically takes you to Discover Long Island. You can also just go to discoverlongisland.com. It's on our homepage, and it takes you to the page where you can fill out the form and submit your entry. We've already gotten an entry.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'm so excited. I mean, we're going to let anybody that wants to submit entries, and then we've got a committee made up of the Suffolk County and the Historical Society,
right?
People from all the different towns, and they're going to narrow it down.
This contest goes until December 31st, right?
Yes. It goes to the end of December, so you still have time. And get your entry in. Then we're going to narrow it down, and then we're going to have a social media contest, and so everybody gets to choose.
I love it. I love that all the hands on deck.
I know.
I think that's awesome.
I love that it's so interactive and people have a role, because this is a big deal for Long Island. I mean, it's our community, it's our history. So we were like, hey, instead of us designing a logo,
right,
let's open it up. We the
to
people.
Long Islanders.
We the people.
Love it.
I know, right? I mean, we should do something like that. Actually, I'm thinking, we the people. That's perfect.
I love it.
Anyway, I'm really excited about that. And then we were just talking, what? Oh, I thought you said something. We were just talking about, this is some kind of sad news. I couldn't believe it. I was in Arizona, and I got a news day break, or a news
brief.
Yeah, news day breaking news.
Okay.
Remember I went to the Tesla Gala?
Yeah.
I went to the Tesla Gala. Thomas and I went to raise money for the Tesla Science Center, which is named after Nikola Tesla. It's so cool. Caught fire.
I know. It's so sad.
Over Thanksgiving, and I think it's pretty severely burned. It's
Is
so
there
horrible.
any evidence on how it started?
They haven't said it yet, and it's crazy. We sat at the table with the architect.
Wow.
He was incredible.
Unbelievable.
And they've been working on it for years, and so it's obviously still
devastating.
Yeah, it's still going to happen. Obviously, it's just a setback, and they've been working on it for so many years. And I was like, oh, so if you think about donating to the Tesla Science Center. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm sure they have a GoFundMe or something but please. Okay. But let's talk about where we are right now, because on a positive note, we are at one of our favorite partners, the Selfie Clubhouse.
This was so fun.
I love it. It's here at the
Broadway Mall.
The Broadway Mall in Hicksville, which is a great mall, by the way.
It is. It's incredible.
I'm like, there's so many good restaurants at this mall. Why don't we have I'm like, Smith Haven Mall. Get it
together. I have to say, Bayshore Mall has really good restaurants now too. Yeah,
there's not that many restaurants. I feel. I mean, there is Ruth's Chris, so I'm all
about
it.
But
I was like, just saying.
Sorry,
but this place is so
incredible.
Cute. Michael just did a whole photo shoot around us,
and we were talking we were going to put a calendar together. That's what we should do.
Oh my God, we should do a calendar.
That would be.
But then it would be like, why are they wearing the same outfit every single month? Yeah, we'll have to come back and plan that.
Well, I'm sure Alyssa can do something with Photoshop.
We'll just put that on Alyssa's plate. She's like, great, I'm not busy enough. I'm going to have to change all your clothes.
Because this place has over 30 unique different picture.
And it right now it's okay. So here's my thing, and I want to talk about it. But this here's why I love this. And when we were talking about which remotes to go to, because we have a long list. Right, of partners that want us to come out and do remotes, and we can't do it all the time. We're busy, so we try to be very selective.
Yeah.
Plus, we have an amazing podcast studio.
Right.
So we were very careful on what we chose. And when I was like, I really wanted to choose this because here's the deal: this place, especially this time of year, speaks to me.
Yes.
Here's my question: do you do holiday family photos?
I'm sure.
No. Do you?
Oh, do I? No.
Do you? No.
You know what's so funny?
It is so stressful. The holiday family photos.
Because, and I didn't do it. And especially during, 2020.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it. And then my child care provider at the time was like, you need to send pictures of these kids. Nobody's seeing them.
Okay.
So you have to,
but let me just stop right there. Go. No, don't stop. Go ahead.
So then she kept making me do it, but I'll tell you why I loved that she made me do it, because her Christmas present to me every year is the picture that she took. She did it for me. I didn't do it. is the picture that she took of my kids on canvas.
Oh.
So every year, so the past 6 years, I have a beautiful canvas.
But does she do it every year? She does it for you every year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not
That's
anymore.
awesome.
She doesn't work for me anymore.
I was going to say, I'm like, she sends you the same picture every year? No, okay.
No, same every picture. She took my holiday picture.
Yeah.
Of for my Christmas card.
Every year.
She would order my Christmas cards for me.
Whoa.
Incredible
this is what
woman.
I need. I need an assistant woman like that.
And then every year my Christmas present was the picture that she took on canvas.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And the fact that she took the pictures for you.
Right? Amazing.
That's amazing. So, when my kids were little, we would do holiday photos.
Yeah.
But I was going to stop you because here's the deal. To younger generations, let me just explain. And I love Selfie Clubhouse because they make it so easy. When you walk around here, there are like 5 or 6 different. You just walk in and do it. You don't have to worry about the weather. You don't have to worry.
And it looks so real. Like there's one that's like the stairway up to the front door.
I love that one. Like a little stoop.
Yeah.
So when my kids were little, there was a place called like Something Portraits. And like when we were little, we go to JCPenney or whatever.
I know what you're talking about.
Something Portraits. And they had all these different settings and it was easy. And so I have all these pictures of mostly Kenzie when she was growing
like
up.
Wesley portraits or something.
It was called, no, it's called Picture Perfect or Kid Pics and it was like for that. It was really cute. And by the time Tegan did it, I think they were not in the mall anymore. So I was like, I don't know how to set this up. I don't know how to make this.
Right.
This is why I love this place. But here's what I was going to tell you. So let's just have a talk, okay?
Let's talk about it.
The Christmas card, the holiday card.
Okay.
The reason why people used to send this generation has no idea what holiday cards are about.
No.
Okay. So the reason why people would send holiday cards is pre-Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It was the one time of year that everyone saw your family.
Right.
They didn't know what your kids look like.
And they would send letters with like the monthly letters.
This
like
is what
the
I want to
monthly
talk about.
Events.
This is what I want to talk to you about. The Christmas letters.
Yes. They would
or
send
the holiday letters that used to go. First of all, I miss them.
I know.
They were so lame.
They know.
And they were amazing. But so Michael's looking at me like I'm crazy. So what happened to Michael in the olden days?
In the olden
social
days,
media,
exactly.
It was you had to take a picture. You had to plan it months in advance.
And you would have like a photographer come to your house or go somewhere.
Had to be because everyone's judging it. Your annual holiday card.
Yes.
Everyone's and people don't. You're not. These are all over the. You send it to your family. People was like 200.
Right.
And it comes with a little letter. And the letter is your update of your family. Because you didn't talk all the time. Right. Because there was no texting.
Right.
There was no
wall phones.
You had to call.
You actually had to call
people.
Then
They always ended up being brag letters. Little Timmy
Johnny
did this.
got into the best school.
And Katie is on honors. And my husband's job, he got a promotion. Oh, my God. And we got a new car. Right? And you
re-sided the house.
We would all like, you drink wine, like, let's hear it. Okay.
What is Aunt Joni doing today?
They're like, read between the lines. You're in debt.
Yes.
Or, you would be like,
I
talked to them last year. It didn't seem not smart. I don't know what's going. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was also lovely. We didn't always make fun of everything, but you're like, oh, that's great. I love hearing it.
Or it was, like the sad ones where it's like,
so passed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was like, oh.
But that's how you would find out about people's lives in the olden days.
Yes.
Was from holiday cards.
It wasn't that long ago. That's what the crazy part is.
What do you think?
This is like 30 years, 30 years ago.
And the Christmas card was everything.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of border do you have? What's the family?
Right.
What's the outfit that you're going to wear? Everybody has to kind of match. And then you did the letter. And some people just did a nice letter, and some people did it every month.
Yes.
This month. You would keep track.
Yep.
Every month about what you were going to put in the Christmas card.
Oh, man. Let's bring them back.
I know.
Bring them
because
back.
I don't want to do that. The amount of work. And that's why I like Selfie Clubhouse, because people like me that can't think about it. Yeah. I saw people when fall colors were peaking. We walked the dogs one day, and there must have been 6 different families at the Red Barn with their photographers chasing their little kids around. Yep. And I was like, God bless you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
But I would come to the Selfie Clubhouse and with the kids.
Absolutely.
And just like, it's awesome.
And there's so many different scenes, like, and they do every holiday, which is cool. It's not just
every
Christmas,
holiday,
it's
and also
Hanukkah,
some really cute stuff like the subway and the jumping out of the cake.
Until you see our photo shoot.
Oh my
can't
God,
wait.
we just did a full photo shoot thanks to Michael. Michael's like, do this. We're like, really?
No, I loved it.
He's
He
like,
was
hand
awesome.
on
He's
hip,
like,
do this.
All right, gorgeous, beautiful, fine. Okay, Sharon, move your hands.
Both cross your legs like this.
And I'm like, you're such a dance mom. I love it.
Yeah. And by the way, the thing about Selfie Clubhouse too is they have all the photographers here. We have Michael.
Oh.
But they have
photographers?
professional photographers
That's
here.
amazing.
Like Cal up at the front, who was our new best friend. We took
love
a
him.
picture with Cal.
And they have all the lighting.
And all the ring lighting, which is set up around us. They have the ring lighting and the lighting. And they have like the private jet picture.
Yeah,
and
that was awesome.
It's and everything. A little bouncy. It's really cute.
Oh, you know what's cool? Like you could shoot your next music video here or do your podcast like we're doing.
Yeah, yeah. You can do videos.
That's amazing.
Yeah, cool.
YouTube unboxing video here. That's
I don't even know
pretty
what that
cool.
means. Oh, the
you know,
unboxing, like the FabFitFun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when like you get a product and
Or if somebody sends you a great present, you
could
could come and be like, your new Christmas card, like, hey, Aunt Carol.
Exactly.
Thanks
This
for
is
the
little
thing.
Jimmy.
I got to tell you, we should do like mock holiday cards. Because then
my
people
God, that would be
did get
funny.
fun with them after a while. And people would do like ones that everything bad that happened.
Right,
Like this,
right.
this is a train wreck.
Right? I lost my boiler.
I love it. I mean,
This is
should
so
we do
funny.
a petition to bring back the
Written
written holiday
Yeah.
letters? I mean, like the post office isn't busy enough.
Right.
Also, the last cool thing I'll say about Selfie Clubhouse is they have a party room. I just went and checked it out
that
right behind
is
us.
so cool.
Like I did not expect that.
They're
like,
doing
"Oh,
a
there's
Taylor
party."
Swift party tonight. Like they rented out the room, and it's Taylor Swift theme, and it's awesome,
It's huge.
huge.
I went back there and I expected like a little room.
No,
I was like,
because
whoa.
all of like the little stage setups are enough to fit in your photo, but that room,
Yeah.
is huge.
Alyssa was saying, she was like, this is Isla's dream party.
Right.
We should totally come here. Okay. So then another iconic thing other than holiday cards is, two things happened last night. The lighting of the Rockefeller tree.
Yep, 30 Rock.
And more importantly, the lighting of the Big Duck.
Yes,
In Flanders. On Long Island.
We got it all on social.
Ray
If
was
you're
there.
following, she was like so cute on her personal social. She's like, here I am again.
The Big Duck. Every
it was
year.
cute. I love her.
So, but did you watch the Rockefeller tree?
I did.
We got home just in time,
Yeah.
right?
And did you watch the after show?
No.
Oh, okay. It was very much country.
Oh, God.
Lainey
Oh,
Wilson.
oh.
It was devoted to Elvis,
I started watching it and
Yeah.
I was like, what is this noise?
right? And you didn't know
They were
it.
like,
Yeah.
howdy ho.
I know.
We're here. I was like, what happened? We were literally just watching New York City Rockefeller tree.
I
I'm
know.
like,
Everybody
what?
loves country, though. Can we talk about Cher?
Oh, can we? What do you?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
girl.
go ahead. What?
She looked amazing.
She did look amazing. But you know what? Tegan was losing her mind over it.
Why?
She was like, stop it, Cher.
Just enough.
Tegan, who like loves old people,
Yeah.
right, has been on a rager recently about Cher taking over the holidays. And did you see Dolly Parton's halftime show at the Dallas Cowboys
No.
where she wore the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit?
No, stop it.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she looked amazing.
No, she looks amazing.
She-
Did you see her on Jimmy Fallon? She was talking about she got attacked by. I'll have to send it to you separately. It's fine.
Oh, but so Cher, I don't know, Cher's holiday song.
Yeah.
Where's Mariah?
But okay, so
Where's Gwen? I know you don't like Gwen,
right?
but I love Gwen's holiday album. I love it.
I know you're right. I do love her. And Sia's holiday album, I absolutely love.
Oh, I don't think I know that. I have
You
to
would love it. Wait, Alanis Morissette
Yeah.
sang.
Oh, I
on-
missed that. I wasn't home in time.
She sang it very much Alanis like.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to be angry, but it's a Christmas song.
Oh.
And you're like, come on, Alanis.
Yeah. No, there was some weird. But here's the most important thing. Did you see Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
Little Twiggy.
A little Twiggy. She looks amazing. But what I was like, what's up with her face?
She also
What
cut
happened?
bangs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love them.
No, Tegan was like, stop it.
No, I love the
Why
bangs.
is everyone cutting bangs?
It's the
'Cause
wolf
I
cut.
cut
it's
bangs
called.
recently. The what?
The wolf cut.
What does that mean?
So like there's like the butterfly cut, the wolf cut.
Oh.
The wolf cut has
So
like, the bangs.
I cut bangs when
I
I,
know,
was in
and
Arizona.
I love them.
It was funny because somebody said to me, because we've been so busy and so stressed, and I was making it. Someone's like last night, "Oh, you cut bangs," And I'm like, yeah, that's all you need to know about a woman's emotional state. Okay. When you see a woman who has recently cut bangs, and I've done it before in my life.
Yes.
She's going through some stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Let her be.
That's true.
Okay. Let the bangs happen
they
and they'll
good.
grow out.
I love them.
I like them too. It's fun. It's kind of nice to have like cover my forehead a little bit.
Yeah. It's just a different, you haven't had them in a long time.
Her face did look a little weird, right?
It did look like she didn't have enough mascara on.
Oh.
You know how when people like do just eyeliner and they don't do mascara, they look
I wonder
funny?
if she did something to her makeup. But
I was talking to my sister and she's like, I think somebody hugged her and like maybe her makeup, or maybe she was freezing and tearing. Her eyes were tearing, And
I thought she looked amazing though.
Yeah. No, she did. She looked amazing.
And
I'm so judgmental.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm glad you think she looks amazing, because I was like, look at Kelly Clarkson. What
is she doing?
Well, I don't know what she's doing, but I'm glad you think so, because Thomas was like, she looks like Sharon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aww.
He's like, it looks like Sharon. And I'm like, oh my God, it does. And that's the same coat you were wearing almost too. You had that big, long, white, fuzzy coat. I'm like,
Lisa's
she's even wearing
like a snowflake.
She's looking good.
I know,
girl.
she is looking good.
And whatever she's doing, I'll have what she's having.
Yes.
Okay. So speaking of the holidays, there are a lot of holiday events going on.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
the season.
Who put that? Oh, I think it was our TikTok. Did you put that on TikTok when it was like me realizing I'm missing every holiday event going on? There's so many. And it was like,
screaming.
Yeah, she was like having a freak out. Like, oh my God. There are so many.
It's so true. There are. Like Mulcahy's has the Bouncing Souls. That's not holiday.
No. Right. Oh, but that's coming up.
You can cut it.
Right. But it's events this week. That's okay.
Okay. Mulcahy's having the Bouncing Souls on December 6th.
Yeah, which is not necessarily holiday, but you can go and have a little holiday drink, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Okay.
Landmark on Main Street. Darlene Love for the holidays on December 7th. And Huntington Village Grand Menorah Lighting is December 7th as well.
Yeah, Huntington Village also just did their big tree lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, like every single village on Long Island is doing
their tree lighting.
And in Northport, they light the leg lamp.
Oh my God, I love that.
On Main Street, they do it. They put the leg lamp in the middle, and the whole town comes out and they have a little parade. And at the end, they light the leg.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, this is what I love about living in a little village,
right?
And this weekend it'll already have aired by the time this came on, but is the famous Dickens Festival?
I know in Port Jeff. Yeah, I loved it. We did a social media post just this morning about it, and I loved what they captured, because they captured every aspect of it. The Dickens characters.
It's so crazy.
People dress.
It's crazy. Tegan is hostessing at Danford's this weekend. I was like, she was thinking like, I don't want to be, it's going to be so busy. I'm like, girl, I need your stories.
Right.
It's going to be crazy. I love it. I love that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So the Garden City Hotel on December 9th has the Polar Express tea. I love that. That's so much fun.
I love that.
Long Island Aquarium on December 10th has the Santa Brunch.
That's a win-win because your kids can run around.
This is new. Long Island Ducks have a Ducks holiday store opening with Santa and Quackerjack on December 10th.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that. That's cute. Okay. All right. I like it. So there's so much. So what I would say is just, follow our social.
Absolutely.
Honestly, follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram, and then also go and read our blogs and stuff. So speaking of blogs, because we have all these events on discoverlongisland.com, and they're like current. So they kind of go week to week. So, and
then we also do this weekend on Long Island posts all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So, on their social. We're literally telling you what to do. Every single day. It's It's exhausting.
I'm exhausted.
It's Christmas. Okay, but
that's the eggnog.
You know what? Today is the day that this airs.
What?
Speaking of, it's National Repeal Day.
Oh.
It's the 90th year since the end of Prohibition.
Wow.
God, getting through the holidays, I'm like, can you imagine Prohibition?
No.
What were people thinking?
No, right?
I can't imagine it.
I know it.
It's like the day after, it's like morning. It's almost like the ding dong, the witch is dead.
Right,
Everybody come out and celebrate, because I'm like, I would lose it.
I know, same.
I can barely handle the fact that in New York you can't get liquor at the grocery store.
I know.
That's already just
rough.
really makes my face melt off, because especially when you go to Arizona and you're like, it's amazing wine selection.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of grocery stores by me are in shopping centers, right? Mm-hmm. There's also liquor stores right next to it.
I'm telling you, there's nothing better than having your cart, though, and just going through and throwing bottles of wine in at the grocery store or whatever. So and so we have a whole blog about it, by the way, because Long Island was, of course, on the East Coast, one of the first places that there's a lot of speakeasy history here. Yeah. First of all, Long Island was like,
Claudio's is like number one.
We're not doing this. Yeah. And the one in Farmingdale.
Oh, right.
Charlotte's.
Yes.
What's the speakeasy called? It's Charlotte's Yogurt, and the speakeasy is called something. But anyway, you just go to Charlotte's Yogurt, and it's there. It's like a hidden door. It's behind a bookshelf. You would never know. I mean, honestly, I was there having yogurt one time.
Yeah, that's so funny. I kept seeing people walking in.
And I'm like, what is the club scene
happening behind that door?
Yeah. And then there was like, somebody said, and then they were coming up to us. They're like, you guys, there's a speakeasy here.
Oh my gosh.
Like telling Thomas and I to go. And I'm like, we have 2 little kids. Right. We're just going to leave them here and go. I mean, I thought about it. Anyway, but there's a lot of history for Prohibition on Long Island. Like you said, Claudio's.
Right.
Because that room that they have now, they said they used to, people would come in with their boats.
Boats right under it. Right under.
That's
so crazy.
Anyway, so there's a blog on discoverlongisland.com about that. And then Michael threw this in for me.
Okay.
There's a new Taylor Swift pop-up experience in Long Beach.
Fun.
Which it's like, sounds awesome. It
does sound awesome. I wonder, that's so fun. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a Swiftie, as we know.
I know, that's so awesome. Brunch and dinner experiences that were inspired by Taylor's favorite dishes, along with photo stations and music. I mean, look.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, and they probably blast Taylor's music the whole time.
Of course. Also on Wednesdays, they're hosting Swift-themed trivia nights.
Oh, fun. Yeah. I'm sure you have to make reservations.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And it's probably going to sell out quick. So let's see. What's it say? December 1st through New Year's Eve. And it's called popstarpopup.com.
So cool.
Yeah, I mean, as if there's not enough to do.
Right.
I mean, there's so much to do. You've got to go to Discover Long Island. This is when we thrive. I'm not even going to lie.
Christmasland Pop-Up is offering our audiences 15% off individual tickets with the code DiscoverLI.
Oh, cool.
That's so cool.
So Christmasland Pop-Up. Oh, that's awesome. 15% off. So DiscoverLI is the code. Is that this?
That's at Tanger. At Tanger Outlets. Oh. That is so fun. I'm going to do that.
The Tanger and Riverhead or Deer Park.
Okay, Deer Park is where they do
so this is important information. Yeah. The Tanger and you can follow our social and we'll put it up there, right? Mm-hmm. The Tanger Outlets in Deer Park has the Christmasland pop-up, and if you say Discover LI in there, the code, 15% off individual tickets.
Awesome.
It's like so much going on, Sharon. I don't even know. I have an important question for you as we start to wrap up the year. 2023. It was very busy. Do you know what the word of the year was? Okay.
No.
Do you guys know? The word of the year for 2023, according to Webster's dictionary, was authentic. I think it's according to Webster's dictionary. Actually, I have the article. I didn't read who it's according to, but authentic.
That makes sense.
Which is honestly, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Right. This is so much of what we've been doing this year is sharing our lives and our stories with our hot teas, and it's all in our social media and showing our team and making sure that we're letting you know who we are and we're telling you our successes and our failures.
Right. I love it. And that's true.
I like
authenticity.
It. I think that's the direction things are going. Mm-hmm. I really do. People, from a marketing standpoint, people are over ads. They're over being sold to.
Yeah.
They want to know what's real, where the locals are, where they're going to have a genuine experience.
I love it. I love that.
I do too.
It makes such good sense.
I do too. I thought that was awesome. Okay, so I have one anxiety, and then we can get to any celebrity if you have it. You want to hear my anxiety?
Yeah.
Speaking of being authentic.
Yeah.
I got my AARP card in the mail just in time for the holidays. Just as though I wasn't, overwhelmed enough.
Right.
Or like feeling.
They're like, here you go.
Welcome. Speaking of savings.
Oh, man.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Did you hear that, Michael? On top of the refrigerator.
I got my AARP card in the mail. Yeah. Michael's cringing over there. He's like,
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Yeah, he's clapping for me. So, you know who was on the cover of my dad's AARP magazine? Halle Berry.
Okay,
she looks
awesome.
Go. She looks awesome. Okay.
See, look at that. That's awesome.
So there. I was like,
there it is. I love that.
And I get home from such a long day. I open the mail. I'm like, awesome. This is great. And Thomas is like, it's okay, sweetie. Welcome. I'm like, Awesome. So,
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
But like you said, Halle Berry's on the cover of the
in
magazine.
a blink, people. It happens. It will happen to you if you're lucky.
If you're lucky enough,
It will happen to you. All right. Do you have any celebrity?
No.
No, we talked a lot about like Cher.
Yeah. That was
holiday.
what my celebrity was.
I'm excited for the Christmas music. I'm gonna get Sal's new album.
I know.
Album, his Christmas
and I'm
album.
listening to Locals 106.7. It's like the local radio station that plays nonstop Christmas music.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it too. To me, I love it. The holiday. All the Christmas shows. If you're in the Long Island, New York area, you can see our commercial when you're watching the lighting of the National Christmas tree, or even more importantly, the Mariah Carey special.
Yes.
Which we will all be watching, obviously.
I know. That's awesome. Also with the Chiefs and
the Raiders. Is it
Raiders?
Anyway, the Christmas holiday football game, whatever it is. There's a bunch. We're going to be showing our commercials. We've got a huge promotion going on. We're in
New York City on the taxi tops.
We got an email. Allison got an email from a random ad agency in New York City the other day, and it was like, he's like, I work at an ad agency. I'm in the field.
That's awesome.
And I saw your taxi cab topper, and it was so well executed because it's just it's a beautiful picture of Oheka Castle with snow and coming down. And he's like, it was so understandable and clear and enticing. He's like, I just want to say kudos. Yeah,
I know. Like, that's
Alyssa's
all Alyssa.
like, you're welcome. That's me.
All Alyssa.
Truly. And I loved seeing we have all of our ads running right now for our Shop Small and our app. And our team has done such incredible work. I was saying today in our meeting, I'm so proud to look at all of the marketing materials and the storytelling and the authentic.
Right. It's awesome.
The authentic.
The authentic.
It's kind of a day. So speaking of, we're going to wrap it up. But I just also want to thank our hot teas.
Yes.
Who we do this, every week because you keep tuning in and listening and writing to us and letting us know that you're out there and you care about what we're doing.
We have a new listener.
Oh.
Right? What's her name? The baker.
Oh, we have a baker? Okay,
She's been commenting on a lot of our stuff, saying, like, I can't wait to tune in.
Oh, my God. I love it. You guys,
this is my new favorite podcast.
Oh, my gosh. We'll have to give her a shout out. I'm starving.
Sweet Legends Bake Shop. Welcome, hot tea.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look at you when we hang up, and I want to know where you are because I need some pastries. But truly, when you comment on our stuff, it means the world to us, and I just want to thank all of you. So we'll also be at another live remote.
I know.
Next week, we'll tell you where we are when we get there. You have to tune in. But in the meantime, have a wonderful time for the holidays. Get out there and experience all of those fun festivities.
And come to Selfie Clubhouse and take your holiday photo.
Yeah, I mean, really do it. And Sharon and I are going to put up a bunch of examples of their backdrops on our social so you can see that.
And look forward to our calendar.
Get out there and make sure you keep tuning in. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.